What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 1 of the Aston Villa FIFA 18 career mode. It's release day here in the UK for the poor fuckers that can't afford the Ronaldo edition. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Based on my career mode progress from last year, I get an extra 30% on the transfer budget. I'll take it. I get a scout and I'll take it. Okay, here we go. Aston Villa. The transfer budget, just under 17 million. We do get the extra 30%, so that takes us to just over £20 million. Looking at all the teams in the Championship, Aston Villa are the third richest in terms of transfer budget, so we should be able to make some key moves. Here we go again, I have to make myself. They put no new options in there. I'm mixed race. Where's the mixed race options? I'm going to have to pick the little bald black guy again, aren't I? As long as I've got my shirt and tie. Okay, match difficulty, legendary as always. 6-minute halves. Let's just get into this. As an Arsenal fan, it really wasn't too long ago that I was looking over my shoulder. Aston Villa were coming for Champions League football. They really was. Players like Gareth Barry, Ashley Young when he was in his prime, Stilian Petrov, James Milner, Martin Lawson, Olaf Melberg, Thomas Sorensen, John Carew, a young Agbonlahor. They had a legit team that were capable of really pushing for Champions League football. And since the early days of Football Manager, around like 2005, I'd always be Villa. I've always had a soft spot for Villa. Okay, pre-season tournament invites gives us another little opportunity to add to our transfer budget. So, yeah, let's do this. It's going to be handy for a team in the Championship. I think we'll go for, the one that gives the best prize. We always go for the biggest one, and we'll be simulating this anyway. Here we go, our visions and expectations. Okay, they want us to win the Championship. They want promotion, and that's the target anyway. They also want us to get to the round of 32, which I believe is the third round, right? And they also want us to grow 2 youth academy players by 10 overall, which is easy. Okay, now let's look at our starting 11 and see what areas need to be strengthened. As an Arsenal fan and a person of morals, I cannot use John Terry. Not only do I think he's an absolute prat, but 34 sprint speed. In real life, obviously he'll do a job for Villa, but on a game, it's asking to get rinsed. That is Mertesacker type speed, and nobody uses fucking Mertesacker. Ross McCormack really hasn't replicated that season he had for Leeds. He was unbelievable that season, and he got a move to Fulham for some reason, and now he's at Villa. Technically, he is a nice player, but physically is where he's lacking. He's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, and his stamina is absolutely appalling. Grenier, I think, is going to be really handy. He's got good speed, and his finishing is decent. Not only that, 6'2", 4-star skills, he's going to do some work. In the midfield area, this is ideally how I want to set up. Grealish in front of a 2. Grealish only 21 years old. It seems like he's been around forever. And Hourihane, he's going to start in the middle. Whelan, not too sure yet. Adoma, rapid, got jets. He's definitely starting. And here we go, Robert Snodgrass, decent player. Technically, looking at his attributes, he's Premier League standard, but he is slow as fuck. So I do have a feeling I might play him number 10 sometimes, because technically, he's really good. Agbonlahor took a massive hit. I mean, Jesus Christ, this guy used to have jets in his heels. Now look at him. 33 stamina, he's lasting about 10 minutes. He used to be so quick, his feet was just a blur. I think it's clear we need a striker and a centre-back. The first transfer offer we've got is coming from Micah Richards, and I'm keeping Micah Richards. I think he's going to do a job for us. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. That's all you need with a centre-back, and he's going to be important for us this season because there's a lot of games to play. In order to make more money for transfers, we've got to start shifting some people. We've just got to. Alan Hutton, you know, we've got Richie Delatin here and El Mohammadi, who's more than adequate. And Hutton, really, at his age 32, he isn't going to offer too much for us. So we'll just put him on the transfer list and hopefully someone comes in for him. And John Terry, I mean, he's put down as a crucial member of the squad, and I just can't do it. I can't even sell him yet because it's not January. But he will be gone, goddammit. Mile Jedinak, you know, for Crystal Palace. A decent Premier League standard player. But on a game like this, 32 years old, he's not the fastest. You know, I like my midfield to be mobile, and he isn't. Whelan is another one, getting up there in age. And I know he's just come in, but he could well be on his fucking bike in January as well. With Ross McCormack, I don't know whether to put him on the transfer list. I think I'm going to rotate him in that centre attacking midfield role. Rotate him and Grealish, because there is a lot of games to be played when you're in the Championship. So, yeah, I'm just not sure what to do with him yet, but I'm not going to play him up front because he hasn't got the speed and he hasn't got the strength. Gabby Agbonlahor, you know, for sentimental reasons, you want to keep him. But at his age 30, and with his contract situation, you know, only 12 months left, he can come off the bench and do a job, either on the wings or up front, so we'll probably keep him. There's no point offering him a new deal because you ain't going to get much for him, so might as well just keep him. Off the top of my head, here's a little list of players that I'm interested in signing. Clément Grenier, you know, technically such a good player, and only has the 12 months left on his contract. He has injury trouble, but hopefully on a game like this, he don't get injured. So I think we're going to go in. Yeah, let's approach to buy him. This is the first time I've tried to buy someone on this game, so we're about to see what goes down. Okay, because we haven't fully scouted him, we can't see how much he's worth or his wage demand. So it's kind of a wild stab in the dark for now. You know, because he only has the 12 months left, I think something like 5 million. I think that would be fair, but I'm not sure if it would be too much, too little. We'll go with 4. We'll go with 4. That might be more than fair. Submit that shit. Okay, they won't let him go for that, but they're willing to sell for 6.3 million, which even at this point, that is, for a player from Lyon, a decent player. That's not bad, so we counter it, but I'm still going to try my luck. Let's try go with, how much? Let's try go with 5. Let's just try push it. Sticking to them. He drives a hard bargain, this fella. We still want to try save as much as we can. We don't want to splurge all of our money in one deal. So I'm still going to try to be half cheeky and just go for 6. Yeah, let's go for 6. Yeah, you accept that shit. Shake me hand now. Fuck off at me office. Right, here we go. Clément Grenier has come to the office, talking about his role at the club. He wants to be important. He will be. A lot of competition in the squad. Grenier, you're going to get playing time, son. Length of the contract. You know, he's only 26. And I feel like a 3-year deal, 3 or 4. I think 4 years could be good for Clément Grenier. Let's see what they think. Okay. His wage and signing on. So, again, I don't even know how much he's on. I don't know how much he's on. I should have scouted him fully before I did this. But I have no idea how much he's on. So, 40,000. I don't even want to offer him signing on fee, to be honest with you. Not less than £36,000 a week. And they want 500,000 signing on. And the signing on, I mean, this is going to come out of our transfer budget. So, if we can go down to 300,000... 350,000 signing on. I think that's fair. Clément Grenier, just sign that shit. Our client is keen to join your team and will be willing to lower his demand to £32,000 a week to make the signing on bonus more. You know what? Fuck it. We're accepting it. Clément Grenier, welcome to fucking Aston Villa, son. Before I even try to sign anyone else, I'm going to make sure I fully scout them. It makes the whole process a lot easier. I just have to remember that, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing just then. As I say that, Steven Corker has been scouted slightly more than Clément Grenier, and his value is there, and his weekly wage is there. So we can kind of estimate what we have to give him, but I might just wait, because I think Danny Ings is a guy that I think we should try to get. The guy will score goals, and yeah, we have to wait and see. And just like that, Clément Grenier comes into our starting lineup and is our best midfielder. Just like that. You know, physically, he's not the strongest, he's not the fastest, he hasn't got great stamina, but technically, geezer. 6'1", 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills. What more do you want? And here we go. First game comes up against FC Metz. We're going to simulate it because I just want to get into the season. I want to get into the season. Can we do a job? Can we start off with a bang? Can we do some work? Can we do it? Boing. Grenier scored 8 minutes. Geezer. A few other players here that I've been scouting, obviously using my knowledge of the Arsenal youth ranks. I'm looking at Reece Nelson, who's been getting into the first team lately, 17 years old, world at his feet. Big Wobie, followers of the channel know, the Big Wobie is my boy. If he's affordable, I will get Big Wobie, but Danny Ings is the primary target. Okay, second game comes up against Cagliari. Can we go 2 for 2? Come on, boys, go 2 for 2, go 2 for... We scored 2 goals, yeah. It's not bad. Kodjia, 2 goals. He's off the mark. And it comes back to Alex Iwobi is only worth 8.5 million. And that's an interesting one because he could play from the left, from the right, behind the striker, as the striker. But maybe that will be a signing for next season. It might be a bit too expensive for now. Alan Hutton, you snidey shit. He wouldn't sign a contract with a team I've never heard of, and now we're stuck with the Tottenham reject. The full report for Danny Ings has come in and he's worth 9 million, but he's on 81 grand a week, and I don't think we can really afford that. I will try it, but I don't think we get him. Scott Sinclair's another player I was looking at. He's doing well at Celtic, and obviously former Villa player, and you know, he ruined his career going to Man City. He was on fire at Swansea, and when you look at his stats and his attributes, I mean, it's really, really decent. So it's another one I'm looking at, but I think he might cost a bit too much for now. And here we go, third game against Verona. That is my nan's name. It's an Italian name. What can we do? Can we pull off a result? Come on, boys. Boing. Snoddy. Snoddy. And just like that, we add another 1 million to our transfer budget. Here we go, semi-final comes up against Benevento, which they sound Argentine to me. Here we go. Oof, the early signs are we're on a bit of a roll. And there you go, another 1.4 million added to the transfer budget. Here's another player I've been looking at. A player I used on Ultimate Team last year. He was a silver card, but he did work. Very similar to Kodjia, but, you know, it's an option if Ings falls through. And here we go, the final of the International Cup comes up against Grenada. If we could just go and get another win here in the final, add some more money to the transfer, and there you go. Snoddy is at it again. And for that final win, we get an extra 2.2 million. Lally jolly. Adjusting the wage budget gives us 16 million and 116,000 a week. But I don't want that to all be on one player, because that's just too much for the Championship. We're going to try to spread that. Spread the love.
Why have they got to put such dramatic music in? Old Jurgen's come to see me, has he? Right, Danny Ings is currently valued at 9 million. He ain't done shit for Liverpool in real life, has he? Let's go slightly underneath his value, because that's what teams have been doing to us. Liverpool don't need the money. Let's see how it goes. Submit the offer. They want 9.2 million, including a sell-on clause, and receive 5%. Let's try go down to... We'll offer 8. And we'll keep on the clauses, because I'm not too bothered about the sell-on clause, because I don't plan on selling them. They're not willing to reduce the price any further. We're going to have to do it. 9.2 million. We'll do it. Right, here we go. Into contract negotiations. His role at the club is going to be important. I don't like putting crucial, but important. He's going to be a starting striker. Him and Kodjia, they're going to rotate. He's looking to be untouchable in terms of being in the starting lineup every week. So you know what? Ings will score goals, man. He will score goals. We'll give him the crucial role. See, this is where it's going to get hard. He expects £94,000 a week, as well as almost 3 million in additional fees, which, that's a bit steep. That is a bit steep, but I guess this is how it's going to be. Right, we'll just go down to 85,000 a week. And the signing-on fee, it's more than fair. I'm sorry, that's too low. He wants 92,000 a week. This is Danny Ings, and he wants 92,000 a week. I feel like that's just too much. I'm sorry. Danny Ings, I wanted you, but not for that much money. That's ridiculous. 94,000 a week. Forget it.
Okay, so Alan Hutton has been sold, and that's another 800,000 to the transfer budget. Okay, we've had an offer for Elphick come in, and like I was saying about the centre-back situation, Stephen Corker is there with 12 months left on his contract, and I think he's going to come in and probably be our most effective and best centre-back at the club. John Terry, Samba and Elphick are all slow as fuck as well, so we do need another centre-back. Okay, Elphick is gone. 2.5 million, perfect, so now let's go get Corker. Okay, I tried to push a cheaper deal, but 4.2 for Stephen Corker. That's a perfect replacement. A perfect replacement that improves the squad.
Alright, he wants 36,500, £500,000 signing on, and almost £1 million for 15 clean sheets.
Oh, he's not having any of it. I'm trying to make it as cheap as possible. Let's just accept it. Stephen Corker, welcome to Villa. Alright, welcome to Villa. You've got your money. Looking at the team now, we do look a lot more solid. Chester and Corker next to each other. That's a perfect partnership. And Clément, Grenier in the middle. That's nice too. The only thing I'm worried about is the striker situation. We do need another striker. Hogan isn't bad, you know. He's a speedster. He's got a good amount of speed on him. He'd be our fastest striker. But when you look at his overall technical game, apart from the finishing, the ball control, the passing, all that, I'm not too keen. We need a bit better than that. If Kodjia was to get injured, we would actually be fucked. A player like Abel Hernandez I've been looking at, and with his value and his wage demand, for what you're getting is not bad at all, and I'm really contemplating trying to sign him up. I really think he'll do work in the Championship, and yeah, he's tall, he's strong, decent speed, decent technical ability. Let's try get him. Hernandez is also another player with only 12 months on his contract, so we'll only be looking to pay around 4.5 million, and we should just do this deal now. Get it over the line.
Let's try go for 5. We want to try to conserve all the money we've got, man. All the money we've got.
Okay, there you go. 5 million accepted for Abel Hernandez. I think, yeah, about 20. I think 20 would be more than fair. Signing on bonus. You ain't getting none of that. Forget all that. He doesn't even want the signing on fee. He just wants to be a part of this team. Abel Hernandez, you are a villain. And anyway, guys, that is going to be it for episode 1 of the Aston Villa career mode. I'm actually really happy with the deals we've managed to pull off. To get Grenier, to get Corker, to get Abel Hernandez without really selling anyone of note. We've done alright there, and I don't really know who I want to go with up front. I'm just going to let Kodjia and Abel Hernandez fight it out. Whoever's on form starts. No fucking around. Looking at them side by side, they're really similar. You know, Kodjia is a little faster, but Abel Hernandez is slightly better on the ball. Who knows, maybe even one game I'll play them both up front and let them both run wild. We'll see. The season does start next episode at home against Hull City. And we do still have just over 8.5 million to spend. So comment, who should I buy? What area should I strengthen? Let me know. Anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. If you did enjoy, hit the like button, subscribe to keep up to date with the series. And hopefully, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.